Good morning, everybody. I'm Joe Hendricks with Joe Hendricks Photography, and today I want to try something a little different. I just want to be real with you, not flashy for the camera, and just discuss the topic of finding your own style. The reason I want to talk about finding your own style is because on a forum the other day called Shoot to Kill on Facebook, the subject was brought up about George Clooney's wedding photography and whether or not it was good. The photographer was an amazing photographer who does a lot of celebrity photos, but the wedding photography part wasn't exactly like the exact kind of creativity and everything that he uses during his commercial shoots. And some people absolutely loved it. They thought it was just amazing work. And other people thought, oh my gosh, he has a on-camera flash. He's taking pictures. Like, I could do that. That's what people were thinking. So there was a little bit of discussion going on, and I think even though they got off focus a little bit on the forum, I think it sparked up a really good conversation about finding your own style. And a lot of people think that finding your own style is creating an image that people look at it, they go, that is Joe Hendricks, or that is somebody else. They think that the images are what defines them as a photographer. But that's not the case. The images have a lot to do with it. But the reason that you're able to capture the images you capture with wedding photography is because you're interacting with the people in a certain way. And that's really important to understand, because when you are shooting the right clients, which a lot of people tell you to find, when you are shooting the right ones, they interact with you in a very, very great way. I'm going to use an example, and I hope my buddy doesn't mind me using him. Me, myself, I am very outgoing, kind of spastic a little bit sometimes on a shoot. But I like to run around, I like to get creative, I get inspired super, super fast. And I just have to go get the shot. And I know exactly the angle I want. I know what I want to do, and I go out and get it. And sometimes I don't talk to my clients that much. Now I have other friends, Justin Wright, Josh Ulmer, some people like that who are a lot... They seem like they would shoot at a slower pace than I do. And what they're doing, though, is they're interacting with their friends, their customers, clients, and they're just learning about them. Because for some photographers, it's a relationship, and some photographers, it's all about the photography. I do the relationship part, but man, I adore photography so much. I'm always wanting to push the limits of it so much. But other people, they just want to relate very, very well. And I'll tell you what, the images that you can come up with when you relate to somebody are mind-blowing. It doesn't matter if they're necessarily in focus or out of focus. It's just when you can make somebody so comfortable with you as a photographer and putting a camera in front of their face, that is a huge talent. And that right there is finding your own style. Josh Ulmer has a completely different client base than I do. He has the hipster look going for him, nice beard, like just a really good guy. And he'll get deep into conversation with you very fast. And I love that about him. And those are the kind of people that he's going to attract. And whenever I'm interviewing somebody, let's put it this way. If he interviews a person that wants really creative photography, really outgoing guy, and he sits down with them, and they're willing to book him, but he sees that their style is not matching up, well, then he needs to send them to somebody else. Because what's going to happen is if he shoots that wedding of somebody who wants my kind of style and my kind of personality, well, he's going to have the worst time of his life at this wedding thinking, why did I shoot these people? Because they're not the clients that I like. Right? And the same thing for me. It's like I've had clients before who love my photography and love what I do, but they just don't get along with me that well. So I send them to somebody else. The last thing I say to every single one of my clients at every wedding consultation is, I don't care how much you love my photography and what I do, if you don't get along with me, you need to go with somebody else. And I hate saying that because I feel like I lose so many clients saying that. And I hope I get along with them. And I feel like I get along with a lot of people, but these couples are spending their whole entire wedding day with you as a photographer. So if you don't get along with them, that's a big deal. It doesn't matter if you're the most amazing photographer in the world. If you can't make them comfortable on the most important day of their life, how are you expecting to get good pictures? So when it comes to finding your own style, don't necessarily think of, how can this picture reflect my style? Think of more of your personality and how you interact with people. And go out and find the people that you're comfortable shooting. Even if you have to give some discounts or shoot somebody for free or whatever, you need to start building a portfolio of people that you're comfortable shooting. Because once you display those pictures, more customers are going to come. If they don't know that you do that kind of photography, you're never going to find them. And I know a lot of people want to get paid because they're doing this full time and, their lives depend on it. But the truth of the matter is like you need to go find the right clients, because the right clients get you to the right style. And I hope that helps explain things. Some people like blurry, some people like sharp focus pictures, and that's a whole nother thing I'll get into. But I just want to talk to you today about finding your own style and what exactly that means. And I hope that helps it. I hope you guys I hope that helps you guys out. As you can see, this is uncut. I'm not going to be like editing it or anything like that. So if I stumble, I stumble. My name is Joe Hendricks. You can see my work at joehendricks.com. If you have any questions for me, email me at joe@joehendricks.com. And I'll be more than glad to answer them. Take care.